Warm water evaporates, resulting in the formation of warm, moist air over the ocean's surface. This air rises up, creating an area of low air pressure below. Air from surrounding areas pushes into this low pressure area. This air also becomes warm and moist and rises. This cycle keeps on continuing. Now, as the warm, moist air keeps on rising, it cools off and forms clouds. Even big, stormy cumulonimbus clouds are formed. Now, as the warm air continues to rise upward, winds start blowing in a circular pattern around the center. Once these winds reach a speed of 74 miles per hour, the storm is officially classified as a hurricane. How does a hairdryer work?
Simple. It is just like the sun. It dries our hair quickly.
Oh, some. A hairdryer consists of a motor-driven fan and a heating element. Hairdryers transform electric energy into convective heat. When current starts flowing through the hairdryer, it is first supplied to the heating element. It is then used to make the electric motor spin, which in turn makes the fan spin. Now the airflow which is generated by the fan is sent over the heating element. The heating element warms the air by forced convection. The hot air finally blows out of the hairdryer. This hot air speeds up the evaporation of water from our hair's surface by increasing the temperature of air surrounding each strand of our hair. This is how a hairdryer works. How does a lie detector test work?
Simple. Some taught it how to catch a lie.
Oh, some. A polygraph machine consists of multiple sensors whose response is recorded in the form of a graph on a single strip of paper. These sensors are attached to the person taking the lie detector test. These sensors usually record the following: the person's breathing rate, pulse, blood pressure, and perspiration, as in sweat. Some polygraphs also record arm and leg movement of the person. Now, when the test starts, a number of questions are asked by the examiner to the person. During the test, all the signals coming from the person are recorded on the moving paper. Now, while examining the paper, the examiner can see whether any vital signs change significantly during any of the questions. Generally, a significant change in vital signs indicates that a person may be lying. How do mirrors work?
Simple. They work because some is so handsome.
Oh, some. See, when light hits an apple, it absorbs all the colors of light except for red. Red is reflected back. Hence, the apple appears red. Now, a mirror consists of a glass surface with an extremely smooth and thin layer of metal film behind it. When light hits a mirror, it passes through the glass part and reaches the metal film. The metal film does not absorb any colors of light. It reflects back all of them. Hence, we're able to see ourselves in a mirror. But even snow reflects all the colors of light. Then why can't we see our reflection in it? The answer lies in smoothness. Snow has a rough, bumpy surface. It reflects back light in all directions, while the metal film, being extremely smooth, reflects back light more directly. How does an electric fuse work?
It doesn't work. It is kept there just for fun.
Oh, some. An electric fuse is a safety device. It helps avoid short circuits and thus helps in protecting the electrical appliances from getting damaged. A fuse consists of a metal strip or a wire fuse element. When current starts flowing through the fuse element, heat is generated due to resistance of the fuse element. The fuse element is constructed in such a fashion that when normal current flows or a small current spike occurs, it does not cause the fuse element to attain a high temperature. But when the current load is too high, the fuse element rises to a high temperature and melts, thus breaking the circuit and in turn saving the electrical appliance from damage. Why do airplane wings wobble?
Simple. Because I keep on shaking them.
Oh, some. When an aircraft is flying at a constant speed and at a constant altitude, then the same amount of force will be pushing it up as well as down, as in the net force will be 0.